ngetik secara otomatis karena Streamlabs-nya bermasalah. Mudah-mudahan nggak bermasalah ya untuk hari ini.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior. And tell me,
as if you have any honor. Listen closely. I am the leader of the... I'm here to finish you, Bob.
It is you. The beast spurned by all. So you did defy death.
Defy? You're wrong. Death is for you. You already stand at death's door, Father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. Haikus! You're a weak king. So now...
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old...
No. I don't want the crown. All I want is your life.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you? You and I, we're both the... Now, the son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned.
He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Grand Craftsman. How have you...
King of Kremnos, it is. That you...
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward, but before that...
What's this?
A signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls.
Gratitude there is no need for. Questions you bring with you.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans, even the bards who will write it all.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called...
This is not a good thing.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, but I accept that fate and become the totem of strife. That lead my people into repeating the same mistake.
A different kind of Kremnoan, you true.
Mama, I had a dream last...
Oh, now what did you dream about, my darling Treebios?
Treebie.
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon into a ship.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah! The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But There were so many of me that the ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to...
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream. What's wrong, Treebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark... The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a... Then there was a bang, and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary...
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in M4. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals.
Oh, the black tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge at the divine Giannis will then give you guidance and help you light the way.
Wow, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot. But, Mama, you said the black tide can swallow up tide.
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path.
Yeah.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Treebios is the smartest girl, I'm sure.
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember. Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's... I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop... There's a noble girl there who's very smart.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps. But before we find the captain, the ship also needs someone who...
Let me... I know! I named this doll. I don't remember it all. Is this a dream? Or something that happened in the past? That chest! Huh? Why is this doll... It's holding a...
Many years later, many brave warriors...
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and
Silly girl.
Alright.
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes...
In that case, let Trianne fight this way. They'll always stay on. How could I have known the name Trianne? Was it just a coincidence? Learning can change your...
When navigating at sea, you need to...
Isn't Giannis's not...
Aw, sweetie. The ocean isn't like the land.
Alright. Even though my brain is already super duper smart, I'll still
Cersei's also favors children who try their best.
I want to be a teacher too! Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart.
Why not? But, if you're...
And... Trinan can do it! She's well behaved and would make a great teacher. Mama and the others always said that I had a great I can't even tell if this...
Come, let's line them up.
Ayolah, masa selama ini. Melemparkan roket.
Now, Treebios, set them on this music box.
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You and...
I invented it.
Oh, my lovely Treeby. You're... Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friend...
Put the dolls on. It's rotating. And I can hear something.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't...
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memory. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses, and 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls? O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet with light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of...
What's going on?
Oh, Yanis, please lend me your ears. In the black mist, on the bloodied earth, the living dead, but ghosts.
Ini kasihan banget yang punya masalah.
What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude. What is the end? The spirit, lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued. 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 Hurry! Run! Trailblaze, run! The black tide has arrived!
Where can I go?
Itu apa?
Insert the numbers!
Oh,
Insert the numbers! What's this?
bikin kepala pusing.
Why are there dolls everywhere?
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to the... Only one person can.
I know. It's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Bid your farewells, Trailblaze. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never remember this. Treebios. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide. I shall see you tomorrow.
Are we...
Did you have a nightmare?
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any...
It's not yet the entry hour. You still...
No.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinen. And you as well. If you want...
Aggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream. The dream itself was nothing. It's just...
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days at...
You have a point, Aggie.
I believe that...
Souls will be spent until they dissolve into... Once we had a whole and connected body. If that body were a tree, then its trunk and branches would now we are fragmented into numerous selves. Just we can choose how our branches will perish.
Compared with saying farewell to one person, watching many...
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. Don't feel sad about saying goodbye to us. We've already agreed on that.
It won't be long before I forget what... What? Where did...
After all this talk, do you remember when we first met, Aggie?
Well, my emotions, please. Let me do it.
It's fine! Leave it to us. You should rest for now. You won't... Then... see you... Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss of fate.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the...
Oh, it's...
No way. Do you really still remember that?
I remember that glib tongue of yours. What brings you here?
Shh, you could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
That's not true. I'm here to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the Black Robe Swordmaster?
Kenapa nggak playable ya? Dia mati apa ya? Anak seaja ini yang baru
Rumors
muncul
sure travel
playable.
fast.
Si Paimon yang dari awal muncul nggak playable.
Unfortunately, I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a greatsword. At least, and a peculiar dagger resembling... By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack. It's yours now.
Oh, I was right. It is this thing. The one...
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akama stands a chance against that thing.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power. Even that incredible power doesn't seem to be granted.
Are you suggesting that it originated?
It's...
Nonetheless, it's an enemy we must...
We?
Atau
Drop the
jangan-jangan si
pipe
Paimon,
dream,
tapi dari
Finon.
masa depan nih.
No one wants to see you fall by their...
His mere presence will endanger
Yang
the holy
pendekar
city and the
berpakaian
flame
hitam.
chase.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy, I know. However, I'm here... I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely... I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened to the core monster in the black cloak. So scary. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't Trian threw it away far? We got back safe from the grove because of you, Trian. You're the reason the flame chase journey can continue. Sorry. Trian feels a bit dizzy. We're the same thing, of course. Remember? Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies passed to everyone. First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without hiding anything. Since Yanis caused the fragmentation, we also remember to get breakfast ready for Aggie before the lucid hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we... Saffron? Huh, it's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates. Yes, it's also a symbol of Yanisopolis. If we are to replicate, and when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really... I see! It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone! But it all depends on whether Oryx is well... This... after all, it was us who took the core flame from... We will have to give it a try. If there's true... in our current state, we leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play key. In any case, let's look for saffron first. I remember that aged saffron is preserved and... Let's be on the lookout as we go.
It's a dead end ahead. Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie? No, it's an illusion. Wow, this room is huge. Trinan, did you? Yeah, I saw it. Was that... What are you two whispering about? Treeby? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place... Oh, there's a whiff of safari in this room! It's... right over there! Over here! Follow Trian! Trian, slow down!
Even if separation is our fate, a futile death is not the solution.
Right here! I summoned the... Something... Wait... Wait, isn't... Could it be... Is it... But why... Oryx has the... Come on, this isn't the right time to be playing games.
Gimana ini balik ke aku gitu.
Separation and death are two. Reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Are these visions also fragments of the past? Treeby! Trinan! Look what I... coming! But what? Huh? I swear to... Trinan! Treeby! We were just lost in our thought. What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? Something feels off. What do you mean? It might just... Is Orynyx really putting us... Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Whoa, Trevi, Trainan, look at this! So cool! So many of us now! It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Bos monsternya belum ada ya di... Karena belum selesai.
What's going on? Orynyx disappeared.
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can... Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with the core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stepped. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained
So it's plundering the flame. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is...
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored?
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. Can you fly?
No, I can't.
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has two...
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets...
Dan Heng, kenapa nggak ada suaranya? Soalnya banget, sumpah. Udah, ini kenapa deh? Di Genshin ataupun di HSR pasti bermasalah.
No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Trevi, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Trevi, Trainan, come check this out. What's this? Tran feels like it's so familiar. Where am I? Little Gray? Snowy? Wait, where's Trianne? Is she...
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady...
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's...
Then Lady Trianne...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely send...
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into two groups. One group will stay in the Abyss and meet up with the other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame. I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. So we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treby...
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along Finan. I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya.
Trinan will stay in the Abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treby?
Lama juga nih.
We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is...
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
Kayak songong gitu dia.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking the core flames too?
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations for...
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end with us losing another core flame?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our... She is the key. We need your other companion, too.
Ma'am, do you mean...
I see. Finan, that is it Castrum Crim...
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion. That will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once... Then, we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of...
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akuma. Well, it's very clever, using the element of surprise. Can you do it, little one?
Oh, come on!
Such enthusiasm. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treby went missing. Kainos and her
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness and is making preparations for her, but that's a problem for another day. I've sent Castorus ahead to the council with a message, Finan. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take...
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to the situation brooks no delay. And we have...
I may not be as masterful as Trian.
As for whether we can take...
Based on what I know of him, I'll be honest, but the Flame Reaver will have to...
We are grateful to you for your... May carefully sharpen our game.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a... Don't worry. That man would never miss out on this fight.
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I, we are both the...
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos.
Ngilangin my demon.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination...
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here. You can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain Breaker?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days, but Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, the Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, with Ladonians, were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe.
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate. They didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would...
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, he took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones, and traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he said that great fire marked the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the...
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune. They
were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of their... But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless... It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him.
Tapi
Nor did he even
sejauh
waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. And then...
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Alchema soon to fight the great darkness of this world. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra.
You have my word.
Go now. Battlefield calls. Send that flame thief and hyena. But if you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor Anak. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Kita butuh sih. Siapa tahu ada musuh udah.
No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd manage to send the
Ben Ackerman.
What?
Goliath, our king, will be back soon.
The Kremnoans really are just like their king. Rest in peace. Wait, did they come to fight on their own accord?
I can still become king.
Stream forth. Glee.
We're almost there.
I can't see.
Karena ternyata tidak. Butuh ini nggak sih? Butuh dia.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage, the rest?
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast us. Let's go, partner.
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting.
I underestimated
I knew later, and I feared the Titan would have sacrificed me.
Gather as one. Frail child of humanity, and 'tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Creations!
Receive divinity.
Impressive. This is
Eternal sleep is nothing.
Return!
A quick divination.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your curiosity.
Oh, nggak
Is it
berfungsi
dangerous
walaupun harus
Nothing but a thought.
Trying to overwhelm us with suffering. Take them out!
You know who I am.
This big diamond!
What a spirited display, deliverer.
I see through you. Converge and awaken.
nggak bisa nge-cover sih.
I don't have time for games.
Eternal sleep is the dead.
Return!
All things in this world have human creations. Time to twirl!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Never seen perfect curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl! Open sesame. Watch it grow. A quick divination. And yang. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Let's settle this.
I see through you. Converge and awaken! I don't have time for games.
Eternal sleep is not the dead.
Return!
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl! Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Glimpse me. All things in this world, human creations. What do you look? Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
I'll see you off.
Gather as one. Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
Get ready, bro. Can't hold out much longer.
Watch it grow.
Ayolah, ada dot. Ini CSR tuh cerita utamanya tuh fisik banget gitu malah. Musik. Dan semuanya sampai di dalam mode apa ya, mode hidup ini.
How embarrassing.
You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door? Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, will be your opponent.
Long time no see.
I see through you. Converge and awaken. Expand your thinking.
You chose the wrong
You know
enemy.
who I am. This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Eternal sleep is not the dead.
Return!
Time to twirl! Gather as one.
Such petty tricks.
Time to twirl!
It's the self-destruction.
Oh, God! That was a good opener to the ceremony!
Curiosity. Endless.
We honor the fallen gods this fight to the death!
Watch it grow. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Nothing major.
Converge and awaken! Expand your thinking.
I grant you the honor of sharing your final resting place with Trent.
It's time to end this.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castrum Kronos.
Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true?
As the Council of Elders said, we face a dangerous threat.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Orynyx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Orynyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon?
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up? You two meeting again will forgive my honor. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
Professor Anaxa can be a bit unrestrained.
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Orynyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few... You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby.
Yes. She has
Harusnya
found
konfliknya
Tree.
lebih rumit ya, ini udah selesai belum sih?
She was at the bottom of...
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted.
What a brave soul. Do we...
Yes, it's Krateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it...
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremno...
She's lost her divinity. But answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity. And crumble like rusted iron.
Good! Supreme glory shall be mine! as I indulge in the libation. Come! Let us fight for Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trianne has used up her borrowed time from Yanis. Her spirit is now riding the west wind.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not know it loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear? What about the Crimnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nigador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be...
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instruction?
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than...
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with... I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the... The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of... But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titans' divine positions vacant, but the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of...
Finan, Castrus, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Trebian, only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hasten, yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different for...
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting her give it a try? Mem special mem. Mem.
Lama banget, bosan.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into... I've made history. and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and...
Unfortunately, I harbor no such...
What?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the... Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, this history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plunge the city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere word?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I will be to renounce the title of king.
No. No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were yours. A cruel fate awaits it. Yet, you shall...
Why task me?
Because only humans can guide. Humans who stand ready to
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night.
Yes.
She's not one to ease.
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity. I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the flame.
And what is next, Mighty Moon? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill the madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed it. It's now my turn to fight it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
You're here, Mighty Mos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal.
Isn't that exactly what you want?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. You are ready to dedicate...
Throughout my time...
And what is it?
It's the magnetic. They strive not to... That is precise.
I am truly honored. And now, Mighty Mos...
I shall see I will secure enough.
Mighty Mos, a new chapter...
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000, you shall have your final bath. What's the reason?
I was just thinking. If an ordinary person encountered these words...
But so...
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Well, that is a rather...
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your...
You speak the truth. Farewell, Mighty.
Buka pintunya ribet banget nih.
Outlanders? No. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind? Are you gonna say something insane again, Trailblazer? Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that, with this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to...
Ini kayaknya belum beres.
You have my gratitude. Then,
Kita
yes.
suka sekali saja belum.
Sure.
Ini biasanya ada bentar kan bener.
Cry out. Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. But this one, it's pretty good. I wish the same for you during your time in M4.
Kemana lagi?
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore.
What's going on?
Ayolah, kelamaan banget sumpah.
We salute the guardian of Amphorius.
We salute.
Farewell,
It's been... I should have known you were the mastermind behind.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without call. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone. Were you seriously
Well, I was actually on my way to...
Oh. We better not leave them.
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here. Perhaps it would... I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
I'm thinking... maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong. All right. It's about time for us to part. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet?
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem?
You know what? You sound just like a Goliath, but you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front...
I can see through your deception, even without the power.
Am I really that... Well, with that said, thank you.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black... Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it. Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the... Remember that there is a whole world.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akuma.
Do not worry. Leave it. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that...
The Kremnoan philosophy, but... If there's a chance in the next life...
Ayolah, obrolan doang banyak kan.
I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive.
Yes. Same goes for you. May triumph always be yours, Maida.
Dia mau pergi kemana, Nana?
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Well... who knows?
Belum sholat juga.
Get up, my son. You showed...
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something...
What is it, Maidamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremno...
Is that really
the way it is?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely...
You're right, Maidamos. I once believed those words, without question. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. I no longer put my faith in that of your mother, Maidamos.
That dream always ends there. Kratos said that shortly after my fall into the sea. My mother challenged my father to a duel. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. But now... I think I finally... And now... I too...
Ya guys, kayaknya pengen ngertiin ceritanya. Gak bisa lari lagi.
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Maidamos is back!
Glory belongs to you!